Hey, Chibi. Hey, Dandy. Hey, Flop. Hey, Lane. Hey, Atman. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Shoddy. Actually, never mind, Shoddy. Who am I voting for? So, if I'm able to vote, hey, Crystal. It is not Pokemon now. So, if I'm able to vote, it'll be probably the NDP. I'll need to check if I'll be able to because I don't actually have ID with my address. Like that's the main thing I'm gonna need to look at. The NDP candidate? I'm not even sure. Hey, porch lady. You're a fucking idiot, Icky. Like, are you actually this fucking clueless, or are you just a liar? What I'm saying is that a group should exist. I know that the US doesn't have a system like that right now. I know the US doesn't have an independent committee to do it right now. What I'm saying is it should. It's something that could exist, should exist. Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that it should exist? Or are you just being... Why is it impossible to just develop that group? Why is it impossible to develop that committee? Explain to me why it is completely, totally, absolutely 100% impossible for an independent committee to draw up congressional districts. Explain why that can't be done. Like, I know why it can't be done. It can't be done because the two-party system doesn't want that to exist. But if you get past the parties being fucking greedy ass assholes, then you can just, hey, here's population data. Here's how many people live in these areas. Draw up a district. Like, it's just, how do you keep it impartial? Like I said, you don't give them demographic data. You don't give them information on the race and income and all that shit of the people living in the states. You just say, here's where people live. Boom, easy. Piece of cake. Like, it's just, they have computer systems to track their districts. Yeah, exactly. Like, absolutely. You just get a fucking computer system to do it. And well, I mean, that's why demographic information is, like, that's why the census is done, Flop Bear. Or part of it. Like, that's one reason why the census is done. But census information doesn't have to actually like, all the information that's gathered as part of the census doesn't have to be taken into consideration when drawing up a congressional district. Google's AI became racist. Yeah. Schumer. Right, but I mean, it's just like the idea that it's this insurmountable fucking problem to just the idea that it's an insurmountable problem to not have congressional districts that are like that are down to the fucking house, that are like where like one side of the street will belong to one congressional district on the other fucking side of the city. Like they'll have like congressional districts, they'll have people from one side of the city in the same district as people on the completely other side of the city because of the way it's designed to just get the maximum number of to just really, really, really dial down to the fucking house. It's
That's a Ben Shapiro. He's a douche. Bill. I don't have bills. The homophobic dog. I mean, I know what the NDP party generally stands for. Flop. Hey, Fernanda. So, like, I'm fine voting for the NDP as a party because I know more or less what they're going to stand for. 40-hour work week being the norm. It should be smaller. It should be shorter. I do online billing. All my stuff is online. Do I work out? Hell no. Chantal blocked you. You probably deserved it. Why don't I work out? Because I'm really lazy. Hey, Aaron. Welcome. Bob, I did not. I never bothered with an OC now. Hey, Cat Voice. Hey, Tizzy. Hey, Piss and Vinegar. Yes, I did shower today, Julia. Geographically, North Korea is probably a lovely country. Just in terms of like lovely nature and all that. Am I a fan of DSP? No. Never woken myself up with a loud fart. I did wake myself up laughing once. Wendy's chili is good. I just don't like chili. I've never liked chili. Because I remember as a fucking kid, when I was a fucking child, I heard about fucking Native Americans protesting the Washington football team's name. Among the names of other sports teams. I heard about that shit as a fucking kid. Like 25 fucking years ago, I was hearing about that shit. And if I was hearing about that shit, you can bet that it was happening because it was particularly loud. Yeah, Schumer. Low number of NFL players that have come out as gay. I mean, I don't know. I do not, James. They're not Vikings, Schumer. They're like Nordic. Vikings were like Raiders. They haven't been Vikings in they haven't been They haven't been called Vikings in hundreds of years. Russian servitors. True. Do I have a plan for the rest of the year? I never do. I never have any plans.